What's up, everybody? It is Havoc back here, back with another episode. Alright, so she has to be talking about some Isu artifacts, right?
Huh?
She has to be talking about some kind of Isu artifact.
That's what I can gather.
Break fall. Adrenaline.
I think we're gonna need that missile one when we take on the,
Right?
What is it about this stone that captivates you, Fulke?
The Saga stone comes from an ancient race of beings, a generation of lesser gods, as do all the artifacts I collect for my church.
You prayed to the Christ Jesus in your cell. Is your church not the Church of Rome, like these Saxons?
These Saxons believe in Christ the Redeemer, but I know his true purpose. Christ the Educator, the keeper of secret knowledge.
Is this why Edwin loathed you, for preaching such an idea?
Yes. Christians like her, like Alfred, they believe Christ's purpose on earth was to wash his spirit. The Roman Church has been deluded by the lies of Sacklus, or Yaldabaoth, the demiurge of many names, a lesser god. Sacklus and his kind were wise in their time, but they lost sight of the true god, the self-begotten one, lord of the treasury of light. This is why Edwin had me punished and imprisoned. What she calls heresy is, in fact, the true nature of the universe.
Yours is a strange saga, Fulke.
And I have not yet reached its end.
Be on your guard. Someone is watching us.
Take care, everyone.
The villagers aren't happy we're here.
Edwin's eyes and ears, no doubt.
Hey, there's a viewpoint up here.
that we haven't done?
Yeah.
Oh. Fancy.
Right? Well, yeah, it should be like right here.
This is the place, up ahead.
What is this tower?
A ruin from England's Roman past. My acolyte found it abandoned and derelict. Avon, as I was telling you, a ruin from England's Roman past. My acolyte found it abandoned and derelict. He took refuge here after his bishop expelled him for teaching the same truths that got me imprisoned.
He was a priest.
He was, and he is. The bishops of England are simply... Brother Paul! Are you here?
Ransacked, from floor to roof. Basim, stand guard outside.
This was Edwin's doing. I have no doubt.
The stone is within?
I asked Paul to hide it well. I do not know where. This moves.
It must be there.
Is this him, your acolyte Paul?
My dearest friend. May you live as one with the true God, in the treasury of light.
Your friend paid the price for his loyalty. I imagine he was guarding the stone.
Edwin's men did this. They killed Brother Paul and took my stone.
You, always questioning, second-guessing my wishes. You slowed us down, and I missed my chance.
Patience, brother. We'll find this stone wherever it is. Right or wrong, you will have your answer.
I know the answer already, Eivor. I've seen it in my dreams. I know exactly
Hold, both of you. You hear that?
Soldiers, Edwin's here.
Yeah, right.
How dare you Danes befoul my lands?
Hold off, Eivor. First we talk. Lady Edwin! The stone was taken from this tower, inscribed with runes, and the image of a tree. Do you know it?
Yes. One of this heretic's blasphemous baubles. Is that why you've come?
We are here to trade. That stone for an assurance of peace.
What are you saying? We gave Gatred our word.
For that stone, we will leave your lands and not return.
Oh, for this, you must bring me Giedrich's head.
The stone is within our grasp.
We made a promise, brother. Brother.
We have a deal, then?
We accept.
Done.
We do not!
Eivor! No!
Cut them down! Leave none alive!
Eivor, are you mad?
Edwin, please.
We had our chance. We will speak of this, Eivor. I will not forget. Away with you! How much longer? Get ready! More of them!
Shit. Ooh.
Yee.
Thank you.
Throw me a spear! You'll do! Eivor, you muck-minded fool!
That was our chance to recover the stone without letting of blood.
I will not betray Giedrich.
That is not for you to decide.
My promises are my own, and they are ironclad.
Your first oath is to your Jarl, Sigurd Jarl, your brother and master.
Stay out of this!
Enough!
If it wasn't clear why Sigurd is in command, it is now. Your temper runs too hot, Wolf-Kissed.
You want to settle things with Basim, you call a Holmgang. Else you follow me. You listen to me, you do as I ask.
Edwin will flee to her castle. You want your stone? It will be there.
Gietrich's pathetic army will never breach the walls. We could have first taken the stone, then laid siege. That was always our plan, Eivor. I had no intention of betraying Gietrich.
It was your plan all along. Yet you saw fit to keep me guessing through your fits of madness.
You are not always to be trusted. Your passions overcome you. I know that. My father knew that. Your father knew it. You move with the wrath of Odin, but you do not have his wisdom. That will lead you astray, Eivor. Come, friend. We have a battle to prepare for.
This quarrel with your brother is something to behold. Has it always been so heated?
All my life we've moved as one. As family. As kin. I've always known his mind, and he mine. Until this day.
Time makes idiots of us all.
You fought well today, Fulke. Would you fight beside me now?
To wrest control of the Shire from Etuin? I will.
Gidrich asked me to cripple her line of support. Would you know where she gets her rations and supplies?
East of Oxenforda, south of the Lichvila. There's a place called Eaton Barn where eager merchants sell to soldiers.
Meet me there. I'll come soon. Sigurd, brother. You're lost in a sea storm of your own making. Etuin's defenses have been weakened, but I could do more before joining Fulke.
Alright, this is bull.
Where did he come from?
They never killed him. They never killed him.
Oh. We're never gonna get done with these things. They just keep popping up.
Yeah. Well, I don't even know if you can get enough of the PowerPoints in the game.
To even complete it?
Yeah.
Probably not.
In base game. It might be that once the DLC actually comes out.
You're not gonna do the viewpoint? It's right there. Or did you forget?
I forgot.
You're welcome. I figured you forgot. I mean, we're right here. I normally don't say that, but what are the odds of coming back to this place?
Low.
Okay. Seriously?
Okay, so that's the one that I want for this. Seriously?
Really?
Okay.
Is it only good on doors?
It might be that I need the level 2 version.
Okay, well, we have arrows. You don't have to shoot it and then try to die in the process. Ooh, hello.
Delayed fire.
Mm-hmm. I don't like that big red glowing thing.
There's a person.
I'm fully aware.
It's an enemy person that's just kind of there.
Is that a rabbit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you too. Hate those things. I hate some viewpoints.
Yeah. Well, there's a viewpoint on camera. What I don't like doing.
I know, but like I said, we're
It's
never
right
coming
here.
back here.
Yeah.
Most likely. Wow, it looked like you were gonna miss that.
You thought that too?
Yeah. Okay. That's not weird at all.
I should not be seen in this area.
Why not?
There's not supposed to be anybody left. So we're supposed to go meet her where?
There.
Oh. Fiery ambush. I don't like those words.
I don't like the fact that it don't look like there's a nice way down.
Yeah, I agree with that too. Should I be able to climb like this?
That finger strength, though.
Oh.
Is it snowing in the game?
Probably. Does it pick up world, like, in world?
No. Only game I know that did that was Actually, I can't look at the game now. There was one game that I remember having that feature. Like you had to put in your local
That's weird.
your local city, and it picked up the weather for that local city and would.
That's weird.
Yeah. I don't know what game it was though now.
Ton of rabbits. What is that? A wolf?
Fox.
Fox? Moo cows.
I think this is the first cows we've seen. Never mind. I was about to say it's the first cows I think we've seen, but we had that mission where it was the dead cows.
Oh yeah. These are our first live ones.
Yeah.
Oh, hello there.
Poor wolfies.
Don't attack us. Don't attack us. Or act like you're going to attack us.
There's a lot of
Here, give us all that leather we need.
Right? Axe upgraded.
Rude. Why do I feel like we have collected that like 6 times?
Because they're the same ones, and you gotta collect 7 of them before you're allowed to turn them in.
Oh.
Really? With your legitimately almost no health left, have an ass? Man, there's a lot of wolves to get over here.
Aid me. Be my eyes. Have a look, Sunan.
I ain't in the business of helping.
Dear man, would you live under Idri's roof? For that is where you will be if these...
There's Fulke.
It's for the good of your Shire.
You've lost your senses.
What's the noise about?
She's trying to rob me. I warn you, soldiers are coming to escort me any minute.
This merchant is taking supplies to the castle. Oil for boiling, arrows, shields, rations. I offered to buy them, but he refuses.
I don't sell on a future promise of profit. Edwin's a valuable customer.
Then I'll make you a new offer. How about a story? I'll spin you a tale in exchange for your wares.
That's an odd bargain, Dane, but I'll bite. Sing me one of your sagas.
The wild winds wandered. The seas spit salt. The night fell into slumber. Wise Odin rose and bade farewell. He pulled on boots of leather.
Bit of a slow start. Pick it up.
Long before the beginning, before you and I and the others, Wise Odin looked with his one wane eye and stared and blinked and thundered.
This Odin fella, he's one of your gods, innit?
The moon burns red, the sea foams gold. Wise Odin utters the words.
Right, this is not what I wanted. Stop it, will ya?
The snake writhes, Loki yawls, poison drips from the mouth.
Enough, enough! Is this some sort of Nordic curse? Run, go!
How does it end?
They all die. He said soldiers are coming. We can use these oil jars to surprise them. Fewer reinforcements for Edwin.
I see visions of burning men, the screams of soldiers aflame. If we place the oil and supplies near the hay along the road, it will burn like hellfire when the soldiers arrive.
Take position on that bluff, and watch for the soldiers, would you?
You'll hear me howl as the men approach.
I must be careful now. was that?
My howl. Edwin's men approach. Prepare yourself. The soldiers are close. That overhanging branch is a good vantage for a first strike. They're here.
Hold there. Time to...
May you die in ignorance. Cut them down, Eivor.
Not burning my son!
Oh, I'm out of arrows.
Intruder! Come on! Get over here! Can't keep it up! Wham me! Rally men! Come on! Run! Run!
I have an idea. I need him to come to me. And he is currently preoccupied with her.
Huh?
But I need him to come to me. on, woman.
That's the last of them. Edwin will be waiting for aid that never comes. Something wrong?
No. No, quite the opposite. At Sancte Albanus, your brother claimed kinship with the gods. Is it true? Is he descended from the Archon's children, the Isu?
Not to be blunt, Fulke, but only half of what you say ever makes any sense to me.
Forgive me. I often presume too much of my audience. Men who fear damnation, when ignorance is the greatest of all evils.
Ignorance of what?
What a perfect sentence. I'll ask more simply. Could your brother be descended of the gods? Or could he be a god himself?
I don't know. I want to deny it, but I've seen things in my life. Visions, prophecies. It's difficult to explain.
Heed your visions. Always. You may have been touched by true knowledge.
Sigurd is only a man, the son of a king and my brother. He may think highly of himself, but he is no god.
Yet it's possible his line of kings was fathered by a god. In ages past.
We haven't time for these fantasies, Fulke. It's time I regroup with Gidrich to see how his assault preparations are coming along.
Godspeed, Eivor. I will stay here to pray for the souls of the dead before I join you.
Alright, that's cool and all, woman. I have one more thing I need to do before we end the episode.
Burn more of your shit.
No, not exactly burn.
Oh. With you.
I don't know what's behind it, but hey. What in the hell have I found?
I don't know. Why are you climbing up titties? Okay. Then.
Yes. I said I didn't know what I had found.
Okay. Okay.
Like I said, I didn't know what I had seen, but I had seen something. Alright guys, we'll see you on the next episode. Bye!
Show 'em who's in charge. Call me a shooting star.